Good morning. Happy Biodiversity Day 2024. Be part of the plan. As the Minister of Environment for Egypt, I'd like to provide two takeaways on that important day, the International Day for Biodiversity. What was the plan and how was the journey conveyed? The journey was a collective effort of multi-stakeholder process that included everyone around the table. During our presidency of COP14, we knew that there were so many challenges beyond the restoration of the ecosystems. The challenges included the food security, the water shortage, as well as the emerging infectious disease. All that had led to the loss of biodiversity upon which our life depends. With the support of everyone that was part of that process, we were able to include targets and high-level ambitious targets in the global biodiversity framework. Egypt has took its responsibility not only as a global leader in order to play its role in avoiding the loss of biodiversity, but in taking bold actions into that regard. The first action that we thought was very important was to protect our own protected areas and provide an opportunity of a win-win approach for ecotourism activities with the support of the private sector, but with the full ownership of the local communities upon which protection and conservation of the natural resources of our protected area depends upon. Secondly, we knew that the Red Sea is one of the very rare places around the world that has a lot of natural gems and treasures. So we were working to announce the whole coast of the Red Sea under protection with the initiative of the Great Fringe Reef. Finally, we understand the double crisis of climate change and biodiversity. And nature-based solutions is on the top of our agenda, trying to protect the coastal areas of 7 governorates that are facing the problem of climate change and sea level rise. We're not only adapting to the impact of climate change and their adverse impact on the local communities, but we're also preserving the biodiversity that with that incredible solution of the NBS. The government is putting funds into that reached around 7 billion Egyptian pounds, as well as the support from the Green Climate Fund and the UNDP. We have a very rigorous plan, but that plan requires the involvement of every stakeholder, from civil society, from public citizens, from the private sector, from the financial institution. And we are working hard to overcome the financial constraint by establishing a nature fund that would simply de-risk the cost for the involvement of the private sector in order to conserve biodiversity and our natural gems, our natural treasures upon which the Egyptian citizens depend for their livelihood. Wishing you a happy International Biodiversity Day in 2024.